guys, welcome to another episode of Going Pro. We have Cullen Gillaspia, a fullback with the Houston Texans. People really don't care about Lauren and I, so we're just going to get right into you.
True. They do not.
Pretty much got the most classic story. Started from the bottom, now we're here. I think you're a Drake fan.
I had to give a speech at my high school graduation, and that was the opening line to my speech. It's wild. This wasn't my plan. One of the first days of practice, I tried to go into a high school move on a dude that was going to the NFL, and he threw me like across the field. I never really had the vision of like going to the NFL. I was there to have fun.
Did you ever consider quitting or giving up?
Yes. I called my mom at like 5 a.m. walking into work. Yo, Mom, I don't want to do this. Crying. You run out of the field one time, and it's the most addictive drug ever when you run out in front of 100,000 people.
The 12th man at A&M, basically a player who's the bridge between the team and the student body and the fans. You took on that role. What kind of responsibility came with that?
It really was the biggest honor to be able to wear that number. A&M is home of the 12th man. A&M is a very traditional school. I come in, my dad was telling me to get a haircut. I had kind of grown my hair out. They'd play like music. I'd be up on the bench, like playing the air guitar. I mean, this is who I am. I'm not going to change who I am just because I'm playing now. Coach kind of told me, like, you have the talent on special teams to be able to go to the NFL and do this. And I'm like, what?
Before the NFL draft in 2019, somebody asked you, what is your dream scenario? And you said to play for the Texans. What was it like finding out that you were going to stay in your hometown?
Draft day is like such a stressful day. I had 100 people at this draft party. All my friends are there. There's cameras on you all day. Anytime you pick up the phone, people are like, oh, no, sitting it guys. But and this call happened, and it was like, hey, bud, how you doing? It was the GM for the Texans and the owner, and they kind of passed the phone around and told me that they were going to use the pick. Like, no way. Like, this is not seriously happening.
Pros and cons of playing in your hometown.
Pros, you're around your family. All your friends are here. Like, I didn't have to go and like reinvent myself. Cons? I'm with my friends. You don't get to reinvent yourself. I try to be as real as possible.
What are some things outside of football that you really enjoy people might not know about?
I love to hunt and fish. I love to cook. I'm trying to get into photography. I just got back from Montana. I dropped my camera in a river. I have to get a new one of those.
Obviously, the NFL is very different than college. Can you just give any kind of description as to why it is so different?
It's a job. You go in there, you go into camp, and you start out with 90 guys. When camp's over, there's 53. So there's 37 guys who are now jobless. With more pressure comes more responsibility. Like, you're making money, you're doing cool things. At any time, I could go out there and get my spot taken. No one's job is safe. I've got to fight and claw and scratch for it every day. And that was kind of how I got through A&M. You look at the veterans and the way that they treat themselves, it's completely different. The way that they eat, the way that they treat their body, that wasn't something I did in college. And that was something that I had to change. And I really try to get more sleep. Post-workout, I'll have salmon, rice, and vegetables. I like to smoke meats.
Is this after hunting and fishing that you smoke your meats and make your salmon, or do you go to the grocery store?
I go to the grocery store. I eat it whenever we have a big family dinner. I don't necessarily keep it in my fridge in my apartment.
What is the next milestone that you're chasing after?
I'm just excited to go out and play. Go out and work as hard as I can to, make that 53-man roster and stay employed. From there, do everything I can to, help the team win games.
If you could go back and tell yourself anything that you know now, what would be your advice?
Stick it out, bud. It's going to pay off. Just keep putting in the work. Don't change anything you're doing. Just have fun. Live your life. What's supposed to happen will work out. Have a goal in mind and work hard towards that goal. And enjoy your life as well.
And start from the bottom because you'll make it there.
Yes, exactly.